Warm welcome to Elite Learners Academy by Dr. Akshay Mahajan. I, Dr. Akshay Mahajan here, an academician, educator, mentor, and passionate learner as well. Educated to simplify and management in business concepts for students, professionals, and of course, the premium elite learners. With a deep rooted expertise in human resource management, organizational behavior, marketing, business strategies, and emotional intelligence, I strive to make learning engaging and impactful. Today's topic is one such topic which is extremely captivating and interesting. That is compensation. That the term compensation is not just a avoidable topic. It's the most exciting what we can say, high stakes game in a HR world. And it's about money, of course. The power and employee satisfaction is completely dependent on the compensation. Companies can have the best policies and the coolest workspaces, but remember, even though there is a best leadership, if employees are not paid fairly and rewarded them for the performance, definitely they will leave the company. The employees will surely left unhappy. Let's be very practical, and let's be real. Like, when we talk about compensation, what's the first thing that comes in our mind? That's money. Money. But one thing is very much important to understand. HR has a fancy way of saying what compensation is. Yes, HRs will call it as a compensation is a systematic approach to providing monetary values to employees in exchange for the work that they have given for the company. This sounds very sophisticated, right? Yes, this is what the HRs claim it as. But at the end of the month, employees just want to hear one thing, that is the salary has been credited to your account. That is correct, right? One more thing we have to focus is on the art of paying people without making them cry. That's what is too much important. Compensation in HRM is not just about salary. It's an intricate dance between paying employees enough to keep them happy and ensuring that the companies doesn't go bankrupt in the what we can say in the process. It's like feeding a guest at an Indian wedding. It's as simple that you can understand. Professionals have to balance internal equity, so people should not fight over the pay differences, like what we can say, they should not be having any differences among the employees, and external competitiveness in the market. Okay, employees should not be in a mind state to jump or shift faster than any other services. It should not be something like a blanket service. Okay, so let's not even forget budgetary constraints in this matter, because the finance team always looks at HR like a strict father monitoring a reckless teenagers. That's what I understand. Because when we speak about the compensation, the power of HR is extremely holding a sanctity in his arms or in her arms. And one more thing we all have to understand, that is direct versus indirect compensation. Compensation, I told you, this is not just about the money, what that credits in our bank account. HRs have mastered the art of compensating without really compensating as well. Yes, I mean it. Direct compensation. When we call direct compensation, the terminology is very interesting. That is the actual cash salary or wages or bonus or commission. Basically, the money that keeps uh, credited in your account in real term. That is what the direct compensation is all about. And what do you mean by indirect compensation? That includes health benefits, paid vacations, sometimes free what we can say free coupons, okay, for the meals, or dine out vouchers. All these comes under indirect compensation. And even, don't forget, some companies even offer profit sharing plans. That is also an indirect compensation. Their employees will get a slice of the company's earnings. That sounds very fancy, right? But for most of the employees, this is like a buy one get one free option. Why do we call it as buy one get one free? Because they get the responsibility for the profit, but one of the actual profit is, that is the reward, that the recognition that they are going to earn in the company. Why is it so important is the question. When we speak about objectives, okay, if we just bring an objective in front of our in front of our eyes, or just think why HRs will love to make PowerPoint slides for explaining about the compensation, because the HR department doesn't just give out the money, they follow serious objectives. What objectives? Then it should, the compensation must ensure fair pay, because if two employees in the same role are earning different salaries, then the office gossips will definitely spread faster than a WhatsApp message. Yes, that's true. And also, when it comes to when it comes to another very important objective, is that attracting the right talent, because by offering competitive salaries in the industry, fancy titles, and promises of great workplace culture, which usually means means a lot for an employee to work, that is important, because they have to create reward structure, which is which will definitely include bonus, incentives, and promotions that often comes with more work but no extra salary. That should not be the condition. So it should not be something like getting more work from the employee but not paying adequately. It should not be. So in order to prevent that, there is an objective, and they have to build employee loyalty through this, because if the employee feel valued, there are a lot of chances that they will stay longer with the company. If not, they will leave for a competitor, definitely, who offers more than whatever the company is paying. That's very easy to understand. At the end of the day, let me tell you in short what compensation is. At the end of the day, compensation is more than just numbers. It's an art of making employee feel rich without actually making them. So that when we speak indirect also, I would like to tell you one more very important factor that we need to remember here, is that indirect compensation, also what we call it as non-monetary compensation, that's like something which is very much important for every company to uphold their practical and also ethical policies, and also it is an important component for every employee. Whereas I told you in the in the middle of the video where health insurance and a lot of other benefits are going to play a crucial role in the life of an every employee. So uh, because health insurance, what happens when it comes to indirect compensation, how does it matters? If I can give you one small example of that, imagine an employee might be thinking, why should companies care about these extra perks? Because the answer lays very simple: happy employee is equal to productive employees. Because attraction and retention is one factor, job satisfaction, that's going to play another very important role. Employee motivation is crucial for every companies to keep it up. Employees reputation is as important as the reputation of a company. So compensation is the foundation of an employee's career, and indirect compensation is the beautiful house built on it. Together, they will create an irresistible package that keeps every employee engaged, committed, and also happy. This is what we have learned in this video, and I shall be coming up with another very important topic, that is salary. Meet you all in the next video, and please subscribe and like this video, and for more informative contents, please share among your networks. That will boost my morale, and also we can keep learning and grow to the highest peak. Thank you so much for visiting Elite Learners Academy.